Hi Aries, welcome to your weekly tarot scopes. Please keep in mind this is only general readings, and the way I do these readings is I pull three cards for the whole week. The first representing the main opportunity, the second the main challenge, and the third the overall advice. I also draw a fourth card, which is a much more it's a Zen message, a spiritual message that looks to bring to consciousness unconscious patterns that may be affecting whatever is happening on a more daily basis, felt situations during that week. So Aries, it seems like it could be a little bit of a testing week because the challenge exactly is to have patience and to know when to wait for things to come your way. And Aries can sometimes be impatient, so it makes sense that this is their challenge. But let's start with the main opportunity, and the main opportunity is the Nine of Swords. And the Nine of Swords, it's a card that talks about anxiety, that talks about mental hurt, self-imposed mental hurt, waking up at night and feeling lost and not knowing what to do with your own life because you are so wrapped upon your own thoughts, your own self-negative, maybe destructive thoughts, that you are not able to rest and to be patient and to set your mind into the right course of the action you intend that flows freely into your life. So actually, this card, this situation is even amplifying the lack of patience and trust that you may be feeling during the week to whatever you hope to achieve and bring to a more grounding, stable situation. Um, the Nine of Swords as an opportunity is an opportunity for you to get rid of anxiety, to get rid of thoughts. There are a thought pattern and thought behaviors and a mental being controlled by your mental state of fear of wanting future results to come forward, and just be able to be at balance and be at peace at the present time, and know that if it doesn't happen this week, probably will happen the next, and if it doesn't happen the next, it's because it was not meant to and will happen the next one. So there's a lot of patience implied here in order for you to achieve balance and not be so consumed by your own thoughts and by your own self-imposed hurt thoughts, because anxiety may be keeping you from sleeping. Anxiety may keep you from realizing certain things, and acknowledge that situations need time to be fruitful, to be real, to be nurturing. It's like the seed is planted, but without time and care and patience, we wouldn't be able to see the seed come to life. So it's a little bit of that message is for you to be patient, to get rid of anxiety, do any kind of relaxation techniques. You may need it this week so you can relax and wait to whatever you feel like is taking too long to launch, or too long to come to your way, or too long to get an answer from. Because again, the challenge is the Eight of Wands, and it's in the reverse position. So any kind of delays on news you are expecting, on situations that had their fast pace and now they seem stuck, it's a task to your own ability of perseverance, of determination, of focus, of not falling again into the anxiety patterns. So as a main challenge is for you to be patient, is for you to acknowledge that there's a cycle of time that needs to be taking place to whatever you hope to achieve and bring forward, and that this is only a delay. This is not something that it's eclipsing out of your life, of this is only felt that way because you are too on your mind, you are too much in your mind, and you are not being able, you are hindering yourself, and you are not able to see things with a clear vision. But this is only a delay and will come forward. And the best thing you can do, again, as the main opportunity, is to trust that, to trust the process. And the more the more mental stability you achieve, and the more you get rid of anxiety and fear, the more this card will turn upside down and will come to its original state of quickness, movement, communication happening, things happening like an Aries likes. So if there's any communication that may feel like it's stuck, it's not happening, you're waiting from some kind of information to come to your way, some kind of answer or response, and it's not happening, know that this is only a temporary situation, maybe only happening during this week. And it's always up to you a lot to shift what's going on. When you shift your own mental state of awareness, of consciousness, of being aware that everything has a time to happen, and delays sometimes are necessary for us to reevaluate and reflect upon things that if we didn't stop, we wouldn't realize and we wouldn't reflect on. And because also the advice card, it's a beautiful card, and it's a card that talks about realization and completion, and it's the Ten of Pentacles. So the Ten of Pentacles talks about fulfillment, talks about happiness in all spheres of your life. It talks being at peace. It talks about feeling completely and utterly satisfied with what you have, which is this inner sense of stability and outside structure where you have everything, every single thing you need to take on your life and to feel like your life is going well and happy and it has a meaning to it. So as an advice is for you to trust that abundance and to trust that that abundance is always present within you, no matter what other circumstances are happening and spinning around you. It's about you becoming aware of that inner state of contentment inwardly, and that your mind is preventing you from acknowledging and seeing that you have it. You have everything you need right now at your disposal. And the advice is for you to get in touch with it. Get in touch with your sense of abundance. Get in touch with your sense of realization, and knowing that you are in a stage of your life that you completely achieved what you were meant to, and what you were meant to achieve up until this stage. So don't undermine yourself, and really trust that the happy ending you seek to whatever situation this situation is, it's there. It's only facing some kind of delay, some kind of a slow down, and the only thing hindering this thing, and the only thing making it more difficult, is your anxiety, is your restlessness, and your need to have things happen at a very, constant, quick pace. But sometimes we need to rest, and sometimes things need to slow down again in order for us to reflect upon them. So again, just trust that the happy ending is there, and trust that anxiety doesn't serve you well, because it will keep you from acknowledging and trusting again that you will have the answer you are looking for, and you will have the situation spinning and coming back to you at full pace once it is time for the fruits to be bared. Okay? So the Zen message is projections, which may imply that the situation is concerning a relationship. Maybe you were waiting from some kind of development within a relationship that is just not happening right now. They may feel like it's a little bit stuck. And the Zen's advice is for you to become aware of this. You see, they are facing each other, yet they are not able to see each other clearly because they are constantly projecting their own needs, their own insecurities, their own emotional baggage within the other. So they cannot see themselves clearly yet along the other person. So the advice is for you to be completely, again, clean your mind, be aware of this anxiety state, and take take the eight of wands in reverse, this delay, as an opportunity again for you to reflect upon what is going on within this relationship, what is going on within this situation, what steps need to be taken for you to achieve a stable a stable structure within it, where you're not constantly projecting your behaviors into the other, but actually living a healthy relationship for the reality that it is, for the person as it is, and not the person as we tend to project that we want them to be. So I think the situation is about the relationship. It can be any kind of relationship, and most of the times, for me personally, I think all of the times this is a reflection of our relationship with ourselves and our difficulty in getting in touch with our own, backstage projector that it's creating all kinds of illusions and delusions and projections outside. And if we become aware of what's going on inside and creating that projection, and just stop doing it, stop projecting, and just seeing things as they are, not as we perceive them and not as we want them to be, we are able to construct a much more solid, real foundations with more space for growth, for stability, for achievement than most hurts and deceptions and illusions and sadness and sorrow that may sometimes fall into this pattern of constant projection within the relationships itself. So Aries, I hope you have a great week. Thank you for listening, liking, and subscribing. I really appreciate it. I'm kind of new to this thing, so I'm just, trying to experiment and just doing what I love and what I like. And either the outside world like it or not, I still feel very fulfilled and grateful that I'm able to bring forward some kind of message that I feel that it's important to to be put out there for someone somewhere. I really believe and trust in that. So I hope you have a great week, and we'll see each other in the next video.